So my name's Kaylee Roth, and as some of you may know, or may have observed, I won't judge, is that I have many tattoos. I have some on my arm, I have one on my thigh that doesn't see the sun a lot, but it's still there, and I, see it every now and again. And I have a couple on my ankle. Do any of you guys have tattoos that you like, Dr. Ehler? No? Took a shot. But my favorite tattoo is one on my side. I'm not going to show it to you because it's a little inappropriate to lift up your shirt while preaching. Yeah. However, I'll let you know what it says. It says Hebel, and it's a Hebrew word, H-E-B-E-L, Hebel. Now, Hebel is used so many times in the book of Ecclesiastes. I know what you're thinking. You're really going to preach from Ecclesiastes. Like, it's such a depressing book. You only hear about it if you're at a funeral or you're in a Hebrew class. But besides that, you kind of avoid that book. It's a little intimidating, and I understand. It's hard. It's a big book to swallow. However, if we look together at chapter 1, 2 through 6, we'll find out that Ecclesiastes isn't necessarily a book of pessimism. Instead, it's a book of perspective. So if you go to chapter 1, verses 2 through 6, it'll read, "Vanity of vanities, says the preacher, vanity of vanities. All is vanity. What does man gain by all the toil at which he toils at under the sun? A generation goes and a generation comes, but the earth remains forever. The sun rises and the sun goes down and hastens to the place back where it rises." And the author goes on to repeat the word vanity about like 32 more times. It gets super repetitive, a little annoying, but after this you'll understand why he says vanity so many times. Each time the ESV translate that word vanity, like it comes from Hebel, it comes from my tattoo. And you might be thinking like, man, you got the word vanity tattooed on the side of your body. It's pretty odd. And I get it, I do, but I promise you'll get it. Not all scholars agree on the translation that they chose to put vanity, and I'm not a Hebrew scholar. I can't even get through Greek. However, I think Hebel is best translated to vapor or mirage, meaning whatever it is, it's not what it seems to be. Life is fleeting, is what the author's saying. He's not trying to say, like, man, vanity, life sucks. He's trying to say that moments are vapor. For example, one moment the sun's there, the next moment's gone. That's Hebel, vapor. One moment you're driving down Longfellow Boulevard, you're waving to the student leaders, holding welcome balloons. One's deflated, it's kind of odd, but you still wave. And the next moment you're packing up your dorm for the very last time. That's Hebel. One moment you're with your friends walking down El Prado, talking about Chartwells. And the next moment you're hugging them, promising them that you'll never grow apart, you'll meet up every summer, it'll be great. That's Hebel. Chapter 1, verse 14 reads, "I have seen everything that is done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity, a striving after the wind." Now, it still seems kind of depressing, but I promise it'll get better. You see, the author's not telling us that life is meaningless. Instead, the author is telling us not to get caught up in chasing the wind. Instead, we should stand in the middle, close our eyes, feel the wind on our faces. We should enjoy the breeze, is what he's saying. The author is begging us to enjoy our time here on earth because it's not going to last forever. To appreciate what God has given us now. Things will come and go whether we like it or not. And for us graduating, April 30th is coming whether we like it or not. And it may feel like you're starting to get caught up in a storm. Things are happening, you're filling out papers, you're trying to get a job. Maybe you're not, maybe you're trying to go to master's school, maybe you're not, maybe you're just sitting in the middle thinking, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And time's flying by, the wind's picking up, it's whipping, your hair's everywhere, it's getting a mess. But I encourage you, if you hear nothing else from this sermon, hear this. Enjoy what the Lord has given you today, because he does not guarantee you tomorrow. So enjoy that cup of overpriced coffee that you spend your last $5 on. Enjoy it. Go to dinner at your favorite place. Or ask that guy or girl you've been looking at to sit with you at conference. Life is short. Do the thing. And no matter what you do, thank Jesus every day for the life you get to enjoy. He paid a high price for you just to get to heaven and say, I spent my whole time thinking about what I could have done, who I could have been. So next time you read Ecclesiastes, allow it to remind you that life is fleeting. Life's not depressing, sometimes it may be, but enjoy it. Don't get caught up in chasing the wind. Instead, run with it. Enjoy it and live life like you can. YOLO, right? Thank you.